Hi, welcome again to Leisure and Rec at Home. I'm Betsy and I'm my helper once again, Mr. Liam. And today we are going to be making some beautiful flowers to go in those vases that we made a few weeks ago. But before we begin that, I want to thank all the students that have been sending in beautiful pictures of their artwork. I have some from last week up there and now I have some to add. I have this one of Danny, and she did some beautiful pictures for those essential workers at the hospital. I have this picture of a cutout that Rebecca made, and she made it for all of her different friends in her childcare class. And I love this picture of Miss Christine watching one of our videos. So please keep on taking pictures and sending them. That'd be great. Also, I want to remind you that the talent show is all the entries have to be in by this Friday. So April 17th. So if you're having any trouble getting your video done, or if you're having trouble recording and sending it to me, please contact me and I will be sure to help you, okay? All right, so getting back to the activity of the day. So we are going to make these beautiful flowers, and to do that we need to know what we are learning while doing this. Can you show us our learning target there, sir? We are going to learn by doing these beautiful flowers. Today I will create a curled paper flower so I can practice manipulating materials using my fine motor skills, so using those fingers, cutting, taping, curling, and other things. You're going to be also demonstrating creativity because everyone's flower is going to look a little bit different from each other, right?
Right.
I know I got it when I create a flower using the steps given and I create something unique to me. Like I said, everyone's going to be a little bit different. Now, the cool thing about these flowers is, like I said, you can make them whatever color you want, however you want, and they fit perfectly in our little vases that we made, but they're actually made out of pencils. So what you're going to need are 2 pencils, some paper. Now you can have colored paper, or if you want to use white paper, you can use that, or you can decorate your own paper, whatever kind of paper you want. A ruler, some clips. Now you can use paper clips, but these little mini binder clips work really well for this. Okay, so some clips here, some tape. Now you can have regular Scotch tape, but I prefer the double-sided tape. It helps and it makes it a little easier. And you're going to need some scissors. Now, all these materials are going to be in a sheet that you can download in the comment section. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our paper. Now, you're going to be doing this in pencil probably. We're doing it in marker just so it's easier to see. You're going to be making 5 strips, okay? The first strip is going to be 11 inches long. That's a typical piece of paper. And it's going to be 2 inches thick. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler here. You're going to find 2 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to measure and mark, measure, mark, measure, mark, measure, mark, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches, 2 inches. Then we're going to draw a line across. So like I said, you're going to probably use a pencil. We're just using a marker so you can see it a little bit better. So Liam's going to draw a line. And stop. Perfect. So this is our first section. Now I'm going to measure from this line here 2.5 inches. So I already did 2.5, 2.5, went all the way down, marking 2.5. Now Liam's going to connect those dots to make the line. Perfect. So now we have a section that is 2 inches thick, and we have another section that's 2.5 inches thick. And now we're going to do 3 inches. So I already marked 3 inches going across from this line, and I have little dots over there. So now we're going to connect those dots to make a line. Perfect. Now you can only fit 3 of the strips on this sheet. You're going to fit the other 2 on the extra sheet. Now you can do both the same color like I did for the purple, or you can do 2 different colors like I did for the orange and the yellow, and we're doing 2 different colors. So once again, we measured along the bottom now 3.5 inches. So I looked for 3.5 inches, marked it. Now we're going to connect the dots. So we get a strip that's 3.5 inches thick. All right. And then lastly, we're going to be making one that is 4 inches thick. So it's going from 2 all the way up to 4, and it keeps on going up by 1/2 inch. So once you draw your lines, you're going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut right on those lines to make the strips. Okay? So we're going to pause for a moment while we cut those strips. So up higher. Yep. Okay, so Liam cut, let me move that so I can see your handsome face.
Yeah, that was
Liam cut out our strips. So we have the 2-inch strip, the 2.5 inch thick strip, the 3-inch thick strip, the 3.5 inch thick strip, and the 4-inch thick strip. Say that fast. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just stack them all with the bottoms touching together, like that. Okay, you see how you kind of see all the different levels? Okay. The next thing we're going to do, now that they're all at the bottom, we're going to take some of these binder clips, okay? And I am going to clip one right here at the bottom. Liam's going to clip one on the other side. Okay, can you clip some more? He's going to clip a few on here. We just want to clip them all together. So we get all 5 strips together. 1, 2, 1. Okay. We have one more there. Now you can put, like I said, regular paper clips, whatever you need to kind of hold it in place. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our scissors and you're going to cut strips going down, but you want to make sure you don't go past your clips. You don't want to cut them all the way off. You want to, I'm going to show you. And it could be any length. You can have it like half an inch. I wouldn't go more than an inch thick. So I'm just cutting all the way till I get to the clip, and then I'm going to stop. So you see how I cut all and then I stopped? That's what we want to do. So you're going to keep on doing that, making strips, cutting. They don't all have to be exactly the same. It's whatever you like. Okay. You just want to make sure you go all the way past those clips. Okay. And every flower is unique, so you don't have to worry about it being completely uniformed. Everything's perfect. Okay. So you see how I have all of the little fish here? Okay. All right. So we're going to stop for a moment and continue in a second. Okay, great. So I cut the strips And you can see I cut through all 5 layers, and they're all like that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these little clips off. So we're going to take the clips off and put them to the side. Okay, good. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to start with just this very top one, this tiny one, okay? The one that says 2 inches, okay? So we're going to take the side that wasn't cut, and we're going to get a nice big piece of tape here, okay? This is our double stick tape, and we're going to place it right at that edge, okay? So if you can see there, I have, here are my strips, and here's the tape right there along the edge. So next, we're going to take a pencil, okay? And we're going to use the eraser side. We're going to place it right at the end, and then we're going to start rolling it down. And with double stick tape, it's really cool because you don't have to keep adding tape. It's already all there. Okay, rolling it, rolling it, rolling it, rolling it, rolling it. Oh, Liam's going to help roll it, roll it, roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Perfect. So we have our first layer on here, okay? And you might want to take another little piece of regular tape just to hold it down, okay? So we got our first layer on. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take 2.5 inch thick piece. Hey Liam, can you help me with taping this?
Yes.
And once again, we're going to just put it right on the edge here by the bottom. Okay, put that down. Perfect. We're going to get our flour, and we're going to start rolling it some more. Rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, perfect. So now we're going to do that again with our 3 inch, our 3.5 inch, and our 4 inch. So we're going to do that and be right back. Okay, so we added all our layers, right? We have all 5 layers. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get another pencil here. And Liam, can you hold this for me?
Yeah.
Now, what you're going to do is you're just going to take each petal, starting with the farthest one out, and you're going to roll like that. You're going to hold it for a second, 1, 2, 3, and you get a little bit of a curve. Now, what if you're not lucky enough to have a partner here? You can get our vase that we already have, and that will hold it for you. Okay, and I'm going to show you again how I did this. You place it right here. You're going to hold it, and you're going to curve round, 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 round. Hold it for a little bit. Okay, and whoop, you guys have another curve. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of time to get all these curved. We're going to pause for a moment and we'll be right back. Okay, so we curled and curled and curled, and we have our nice beautiful flower here. A few things to tell you while you are doing this. You want to make sure that you don't do it too tight when you're rolling, because the tighter, it's kind of harder to roll it down. So when you're rolling it onto the pencil, make sure it's a little bit loose. And you want to kind of add your layers a little bit further and further down the pencil. So your first layer that's only 2 inch might be right towards the eraser, but as you go down, as you add more layers, you're going to push them down further. So we have our beautiful flower. We're going to add it with our other beautiful flowers that we made. And I have a nice little spring bouquet ready for the spring weather. So that's what we're doing for today. Before I go, just want to make sure that if you do make one of these, make sure you take a picture and send it to me. And also remember, Friday is when all the entries for the talent show are due, right? Mm-hmm. So make sure you get all those entries, either talent show or art gallery, into me by the 17th. That's this Friday. Okay, have a great day. Bye.